I'm Adrian, the cruise and travel guy, and in this week's cruise news update. Sun Princess is set to sail in just days. Royal Caribbean World Cruise routing goes democratic. New Zealand is trialling cruise ship passenger declarations. Royal Caribbean orders another Oasis Class ship, and Quantum of the Seas not likely to return to Australia. After multiple delays, the brand new Sun Princess was delivered to Princess Cruises on February 14th. Technical issues caused the cancellation of the ship's first two cruises planned for February 8th and 18th. But now the cruise line has confirmed via its social media accounts that the cruise scheduled for February 28th is a go. The cruise line's third attempt at an inaugural cruise for its first Sphere-class ship will see passengers booked onto that voyage become accidental maiden cruises. While details remain scarce, most are certain of a huge onboard celebration as the ship sets sail from Rome on Wednesday. She'll feature a completely brand new design, including an exclusive cabana deck, a relocated buffet restaurant, and an alfresco dining promenade, among others. Continuing unrest in the Red Sea has resulted in cruise line itinerary variations for a huge number of lines and ships, but Royal Caribbean has decided on a novel way to manage those changes. The cruise line's first ever world cruise, an epic 9-month voyage, will see Serenade of the Seas sail towards New Zealand and Australia over the next couple of weeks, from where she will head north towards Southeast Asia and the Middle East, arriving in Dubai on May 9th. The ship will then set sail for Europe via the southern tip of Africa, but that's where democracy kicks in, with Royal Caribbean currently offering two itinerary options. The first is an immersive Africa itinerary, and the second is an Africa and Greece itinerary. Both end in Ravenna, Italy on June 20th. Passengers will vote for their preferred option on February 26th, with the winner announced on February 27th. Like other countries, the New Zealand Traveller Declaration form collects travel, customs, immigration, and biosecurity information from arriving travellers. But until recently, this hasn't been required for visitors arriving by cruise ship. But thanks to one of my viewers, Kel, I've learned that passengers on board Grand Princess earlier this month were among the first to be asked to complete a digital declaration before their arrival. According to the New Zealand Traveller Declaration website, the changes are part of a continuing trial, where cruise ship passengers are required to provide recent details about their travel history, as well as information on what they are bringing into the country. It's not clear which other ships have been part of the trial or for how long the trial will continue, but it's understood that passengers affected by this will be either notified pre-cruise via email or once on board, and cruise staff can obviously provide assistance in those cases. Royal Caribbean has announced plans for a 7th Oasis Class ship, with the unnamed vessel set to be delivered to the cruise line in 2028. The line's 6th Oasis Class ship, Utopia of the Seas, is set to debut in the Northern Hemisphere summer later this year, with a 2nd Icon Class ship, Star of the Seas, debuting 1 year later in 2025. 2026 should see a 3rd, as yet unnamed Icon Class ship arrive for the cruise line as well. Many have questioned why Royal Caribbean would order another Oasis Class ship, a design that at its core extends as far back as 2009, when its latest Icon Class ships have broken bookings and sales records and are understood to be immensely profitable for the line. Capacity is one theory, with the coming Icon Class vessels being built in Finland and the Oasis Class ships built in France. The cruise line can continue to lead capacity wars, simultaneously bringing thousands of extra berths to market in ever-popular locations such as Europe and the Caribbean. Whatever the reason, there's no doubt that Royal Caribbean is a world leader when it comes to innovation and size. While we continue to wait for confirmation as to which of Royal Caribbean ships will call Australia home during the 2025-26 summer season, a few clues have emerged. One is a recent development that has seen Quantum of the Seas listed on Los Angeles port schedules from around October and November in 2025, which would lend credence to the suggestion that she won't be returning to Australia during that time. On the cards, according to word on the street, is that a smaller ship will instead call Australia home at that time. While Voyager of the Seas has already appeared on local local Queensland port schedules. We won't know anything for sure until the week of April 8th, when Royal Caribbean releases their new summer program covering those 25-26 summer cruises. Well, that's about it for this week's cruise news update. Wherever you are, thank you so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed, please do. If you'd like to book a cruise, you can head to my website, thecruiseandtravelguide.com.au, and to stay up to date with my travels as they happen, and there's a little bit coming up now, head to my Instagram and Facebook accounts at The Cruise and Travel Guide. Thanks again, as always, and I'll see you soon. All that and more coming up now. Actually, that's it. The cruise line's third attempt at an inaugural cruise will see the ship, like many others, will then set sail for Europe, but instead of the Suez Canal and the Red Sea, she will go via the African tip. The ship, like many others, will then set sail for Europe, but via the will then set sail for Europe, but instead,